Okay, I just want to show you quickly how I'm going to plant the garlic here. So we have raised beds and these are 10 foot long. So I'm going to do a 10-foot long row, and I'm just taking my hoe and digging a trench like this, kind of preparing the soil, digging it down. So I still have to get in here and weed the rest of the bed out, but just wanted to show you. And then I'm going to take this bulb here and I'm going to start separating the bulbs from or the cloves from the bulb. So as you can see here, I'm going to separate all of these like this. Ideally you still have the skin covering them. Sometimes some of it will come off more on some than others. So once we have all of these separated like that, I'm just going to go through, and you want them to be about 6 inches apart. And 6 inches is like the from my index finger down to the bottom of my thumb. So I just kind of go like that, and then as you can see, from my index finger to there. And once you see it just visually, then you can go through and I grab these. If you're doing a lot, you can just start throwing them down and kind of adjust as you go. But now I can see about visually how far apart without having to measure that 6 inches is. And then of course I'm going to finish out, doing the same thing with this one. I'm going to pop those cloves out and continue doing the same thing as I go down. But as far as the depth, you want them to be covered with about 2 inches of soil, and 2 inches about from the top of your finger to your knuckle. And so that's about 2 inches. And so if you cover them up, you can measure down and see if, about that much soil is covered over the top of them. And I'll take the hoe and kind of mound up like this. But if you can take that and kind of measure to the top, you can test it out with one by doing this and seeing about how much soil is up there, and then kind of get the idea with the rest of them as you go. And that's it.